Hi guys, Arindam here,
Hello there.
and in this video I will be showing you how to complete the mission Web Search to find and kill the Brute Bloodstalker on Gamma, Beta and Alpha difficulties. So let us begin. First thing you need to do is, you see I have lots of clutter here. So let me kill this guy first and then I'll show you what needs to be done. So first thing you need to do is, you'll go into your settings and disable the clutter completely. Second thing to do is, you will turn off shadows as much as possible. This, as you will see, will help you a lot in finding the footprints. The dinosaurs I am going to be using for this will be a Yutyrannus for its courage roar and Therizinosaurus. Well, for Gamma I'm going to be using at least one, and for Alpha eventually I'll be using a full boss size army. But that's for later on. We're going to first start off with Gamma. So without further ado, let us begin. So let us start off with Gamma. For Gamma, I'm going to be using a single Yutyrannus and a single Therizinosaur.
Fancy a hunt survivor?
I'm going to be riding the Yutyrannus and the Therizinosaur is going to follow me.
Let me scan this right quick. What's that over there? Let's have a look. Scanner activate. Let me scan this right quick.
Now you might be wondering why I'm using this approach. The reason is, the Brute Bloodstalker can actually grab you from your mount. Even a mount like a Giga is not safe from being grabbed on. Hence, you are better off being a support player for this. And the best way to support your army is by either riding a Daedon or riding a Yutyrannus. I'm going to be using a Yutyrannus because I don't really find that much use for a Daedon. If your army is strong enough, then a Daedon is not really required.
Let me scan this right quick.
Another little tip: if you ever find that you cannot see any of the footprints, you should look immediately down, and then the marker for the footprint will show up. See, like this. See this one, like this. Anyway, we get a lot of time for Gamma, we better not waste any time for this. As you can see, because it's a brute, the fear road doesn't really work that much. By the way, this Yutyrannus that I am currently riding on, it's a max level 1. Max level, perfectly imprinted. I used it in Extinction, not the Manticore boss fight. I used this one on Extinction and it has every single of its level on health.
I found something! Look at that!
And the Therizinosaur that I'm using is the same Therizinosaur that went into the Gamma Master Controller boss fight. If you are ever wondering, if you are ever thinking whether to choose a Therizinosaur or a T-Rex, I would always suggest a Therizinosaur. First of all, they are smaller, easier to maneuver. Secondly, they can heal from veggie cakes.
Let me scan this right quick. What's that over there? Commencing scan. Let's have a look. Scanner activate. Commencing scan.
Gamma is pretty much a relaxing cakewalk, so I'm nearly relaxed and not thinking much about this fight. You could do this with a single Giga, but as I was saying, the Bloodstalker can grab you off your mount. In the first stage of the battle, we are supposed to take down its health by 1/3, and in the second stage, which just ended right now, it's again another 1/3. So when we finally get to see him for one last time, we are supposed to reduce it down by the last 1/3 of its health.
What's that over there?
It is also going to spawn with a couple of really high levels Arachno spiders, I think around 1500 level, if I recall correctly.
Let's have a look. Scanner activate.
So this is not really that much of a difficult fight.
Scan this right quick. You look at that. Let's have a look. Scanner activate. There's our prey, but watch out. It's fierce.
I can join the fight also, but Gamma is pretty easy. So I'm just going to be lazy about this. As you can see, this time I'm attacking also.
You bagged yourself quite a trophy.
And Gamma is already done. Let's check the loot. So we got a couple of saddles, Megalodon, we got a night vision goggle, a gas mask. This one will be pretty useful for me. And well, that's it. This is, by the way, is the army I'm going to eventually use for Alpha. We have 19 Therizinosaurus. Anyway, that's about it for Alpha. I'm going to come back and we're going to do the Beta next. So till then, stay tuned and thank you for watching. And we are back. So we're going to start off with Beta.
Beauty.
For Beta, I'm going to be using 5 Therizinosaurus along with my UT. So there are, I think, 3 females and 2 male.
Fancy a hunt survivor?
All of them have ascendant saddles. I'll show you the statistics for them.
Commencing scan.
I did not even bother to heal them up.
Let's have a look. Scanner activate.
I hope that won't affect too much. I actually took them a lot in boss fights. Some of them may not be properly healed up. Anyway,
Let's have a look. Scanner activate. You look at that. Commencing scan. Let's have a look. Scanner activate. What's that over there?
well, that's something you don't
Scan
really
this
want.
right quick. Commencing scan.
Anyway, that was a minor distraction. I'm not using any sweet veggie cakes, so on Beta that might be a cause of concern. If you have seen my previous Swamp Placid video, not Swamp Placid, There was one video in which I tried to use a couple of mate boosted ones on beta. Wait, I remember
Commencing
now.
scan.
It was the Swamp Placid video. Swamp Placid on beta difficulty. I used a mate boosted Therizinosaurus, each having 10 veggie cakes, and I found out that one of the Therizinos got badly
Let's
hurt.
have a look. Scanner activate.
So this
What's that
time,
over there?
I am trying to be more careful and also less resource hungry. I am not going to waste veggie cakes on this. For all 5 of them, I have disabled resource harvesting.
Let me scan this right quick. You look at that.
There it is. Hello. One of the things about the Yutyrannus is the Yutyrannus naturally aggroes other bigger dinos. So if you have a couple of different dinos in your army, then most of the time the enemy will target your Yutyrannus first.
Commencing scan.
It's like a priority. The Yutyrannus gets top priority by the enemies.
Let's have a look. Scanner activate.
It must be something to do with the fact that Yutyrannus is effectively one of the most important dinos you can have in your army. But we barely lost any damage. We also have meat just in case it needs to
Commencing
eat.
scan.
If I were to take 5 Rexes, this would be much harder because Rexes have bad turning radius and are just too big. Instead, these guys are much better. Much easier to maneuver.
Let me scan this right quick. What's that over there?
Of the really apex creatures, aside from the Therizino, I can only think of Megalosaurus having a small size and this much power.
Let me scan this right quick.
There it is.
Let's have a look. Scanner activate.
As you can see, it is intrinsically targeting me, which would be really funny because I'm going to run in circles while it tries to attack me. See, this is the advantage of having a Yutyrannus. It will try to target me and I seem to have a really bad habit of always using the wrong courage road. Okay, some of them are badly hurt, I think.
Let me scan this right quick.
Yes, really badly hurt.
Let's have a look.
So it's a good time for me to swap out a couple of my Therizinos for fresh ones. This was T4.
Commencing scan. Aha! I found something!
So I can swap it with one more, maybe T6.
You look at that.
Of course I need to disable resource harvesting and have these chaps follow me. So it still has a couple of health. So I'm hoping that they will be able to survive the final fight.
Let's have a look. Scanner activate. Commencing scan.
We should be pretty close now. There it is. Once the big guy is down, the other should not be that much of a problem. And the Bloodstalker is down. And this guy is also dead. Let me clear away from this area before I try to find out the health of my dinos. And well, unfortunate. Fine. If piranhas want to die, they're going to die. Anyway, as you can see, this is the loot I got. Couple of ascendant whips, hazard suits, couple of mastercraft saddles for Karkinos, Ichthyosaur, Parasaur, and well, that's about it for the loot. Now let's check the main part. Let's check the health of our dinos. I know that one of my dinos is fresh, but what about the others? Pretty bad. 5,000, 8,000. We're going to check what's the one with the minimum health. 10,000. And this one got, I think this is the new one. Yes, T6. So I had to replace one of my dinos T4, and the lowest health of the remaining ones was 5,000. So I'm guessing if you have a good sized army, then you probably won't even need veggie cakes. If I were to be using around 5 or 6 veggie cakes for each of them, then I don't even need to swap with cryo. But with 5 boss level Therizinos with around 20-30k health and the rest on melee, this fight is not difficult at all. And okay, so now we're going to go with Alpha, the big one. I need to heal these guys up, and I will see you guys in a bit. And welcome back. So right now I will be showing you how to complete the alpha web search in the simplest, relaxing and most easiest way possible. So let us begin. I'll be using a hover skiff and a basilisk. I have backup Giganotosaurus made boosted just in case
Fancy a hunt survivor?
I require them. But I'll be trying to use the basilisk and hover skiff completely.
Let me scan this right quick.
That was accidental, by the way.
Let's have a look. Scanner activate. Aha! I found something!
So my basilisk is a max level, perfectly tamed one which has every single of its level put into melee damage. This is the same basilisk I used to complete the Alpha Root Sarco mission.
What's that over there?
Of course, I learned my lesson a bit from that fight, so not only I'm going to be using basilisks, I also have backup gigas if I don't have the time to kill the other minions.
Let me scan this right quick.
There should be the one. Now that we are sufficient far away, if you are sufficiently high enough, as I just witnessed, the best, you should be able to safely kill the Bloodstalker, and the Bloodstalker or your target will just stay in one place and won't move. If you are not sufficiently high enough, the Bloodstalker will try to move and attack a different target, which is what was happening before. When you're using the Basilisk hover skip method, the key thing is time. It's a relatively safe method, but you need to watch the clock. Okay, stage 2, we're going to start. I just set the guy to passive
Scan this right quick.
just in case it doesn't accidentally start attacking.
That. Let's have a look. Scanner activate. Let me scan this right quick. Let's have a look. Scanner activate. Let me scan this right quick. Commencing scan. Aha! I found something! Let's have a look. Scanner activate. Let me scan this right quick.
There's the one.
Let's have a look. Scanner activate. What's that over there?
If the Bloodstalker tries to grab you, know that the poison spit attack continuously does a small amount of damage, so the moment it tries to grab you, it will immediately disengage. It will also help, I don't know how much, that instead of wearing cloth armor like what I am doing, you should be wearing complete ghillie armor. That should also, I am guessing, decrease the detection range of the Bloodstalker. Okay, that's second stage completed. Is it?
Let's have a look. Scanner activate.
Oh,
Let me scan this right quick. Commencing scan. Let's have a look. Scanner activate. Ooh, look at that. Let me scan this right quick. Let's have a look. Scanner activate. What's that over there? Commencing scan. What's that over there?
Just a bit more. Okay, that's the big one down. These small ones might cause a problem, it seems. Okay, it's good time for me to actually use my Giganotosaurus right now. I need to go slightly down. Now these get both the imprinting as well as the mate boosted buff. The gigas I'm using are the same ones I've used from Extinction. Okay, now that this part is done, we can deal with the last one safely. Mate boosted gigas. Even the alpha's damage reduction won't stop it from this.
You bagged yourself quite a trophy.
And that's how you complete it. You got ascendant whips, kind of ascendant electric prods, ascendant ghillie mask, and a couple of ascendant saddles. So all in all, pretty decent loot. Now these are the stats of my Giga. If you have checked my Extinction videos, then you will also know about these stats. We should also check the stats of the Basilisk. These are, by the way, the stats of the Basilisk. I'll be still showing you one more. There it is. Every single point put into melee damage. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like and subscribe. I'll be showing you more of my videos in the upcoming days, and my plan is to eventually get to Alpha Master Controller. So till then, stay tuned and thank you for watching.
We appreciate it.